Off the glass, yeah, we fast, we attacking the action. Basket to basket, whole squad bringing traction. Troy, Moolish, Boo-Wop, talking straight with no slack. In the melon, the cut, hating LeBron with a passion. Yeah, we courtside, posted New York attitude loaded. Breaking down the plays, every angle decoded. Troy calling out the smoke, he the voice of the floor. Moolish coming through with the stats and the law. Boo-Wop got the knowledge and drops real takes when the squad gets going. Whole arena awake and Mel, man, he wild every time Bron gets mentioned. He rolling his eyes like it's personal tension. We discussing every bucket. Okay, that's enough. Troy said the intro was too long. Just start the show. Off the glass, off the glass, off the glass, off the glass.
That's right. Welcome back, baby. We make sure we hear those in the headphones. Welcome back to B2B from the sideline. Mel and Moo is actually doing the live football show right now for the draft. Once they finish up, they'll jump over here. But we in the building with Boo-Wop, my brother-in-law Josh. How you fellas doing?
You already know, buddy. Crazy.
Ready to talk that talk.
Crazy night in the NBA. Yeah, shout out to our guests tonight, man. We appreciate all our guests, man. And, you know, hopefully we don't scare you off like we do the rest of the people. But
nah.
Another LeBron hater here, Boo-Wop.
Super LeBron haters, just so y'all know. And I'm with all of it.
Oh man,
super LeBron hater. But
your other twin will be on the shore shortly. You know.
Yeah, Mel will be here shortly. But starting off the show, man, we're gonna kick it off with the Wemby injury. If you don't know, Victor Wembanyama did suffer a concussion in yesterday's game. Was yesterday, I believe. In yesterday's game, nasty fall, got the chair pulled on him. His knee kind of got twisted a little bit, so he couldn't like fix his body to brace his fall, and then he threw the ball away last second, which didn't free his hands up quick enough to brace his fall. Hoping, from what I'm reading, he's going to travel with the team to game 3 and 4, which could mean we get him in one of those games. We just don't know yet, but. Starting off with my brother Boo-Wop, how you feel about the Victor Wembanyama injury?
Hopefully he's gonna come back. Obviously, right? Like so, like I don't think he's gonna miss maybe a game, but that could be a critical game. Portland ain't to be played around with, bro. Like they're a real gritty team. They play defense. I still think the Spurs have enough to win a game without Wemby, though, against Portland. I mean, De'Aaron Fox, I don't want to say he got to turn back the hands of time and nothing like that because he's not, like, that old of a player or anything like that. But he's just going to have to tap back into his Sacramento days and get one on the road because I think Victor will be back for game 4. I don't think he's going to miss 2 games. He should miss game, right? They play tomorrow. Probably miss tomorrow though. That was a nasty fall. It was a nasty fall.
Josh?
Man, so I got the notification that told me about the injury, and I didn't think nothing of it at the time. But then when I seen the video and I seen his head smack that floor, I felt that in my chest. And I'm like, yo, he's lucky that that's all it is just a concussion. Because that could have been serious the way he landed. And like you said, he didn't get his hands freed out quick enough to catch himself. But I definitely do believe that the Spurs definitely have enough to maintain while he's out, whether it's 1 game or 2. And while Portland does still have a solid squad, I just think that it still doesn't match up with them. So I wouldn't be surprised if they take the next 2 games without Wemby. But when Wemby's on the court, we all know like it's special to watch him play along with those guys beside him.
I was going to say that too. That the Spurs do have enough to. I think I'll be even bolder to say to win this series without him. I would definitely, if I'm the coach, see how these next two games go. We can grab the next one, and they'll take the 2-1 lead. We can go into Portland, steal one, and then come back with a 2-2 lead. Then maybe I'll start Wemby. Maybe I'll think about putting Wemby back in it. But if not, if we can go up 3-1, Wemby's not coming back. Or do you disagree?
I wouldn't do it. I would give him that time off.
Buap, you agree?
What? Do I agree with all this? Do I agree with what?
Do you agree that if the Suns can go in here and take the next two games and have a 3-1 lead, you sit Wemby for the rest of the series?
You said this. Oh, wait a minute.
No, Buap, hi. Hold on.
No, Rand texted me too. That's why I'm.
Oh, okay.
Nah, but you said the Suns?
No, I said if the Spurs can win the next two games without Wemby, you sit him for the rest of the series.
Hell no.
You don't sit him. You play him.
I think you play him when he's healthy. I don't believe in like sitting a player for extended.
Just extra precaution from the concussion. Though. Give him an extra 2 days to recover from not damn near knocking himself out, boy.
He more than likely finna be out for because they play tomorrow, right?
They play tomorrow, and he's traveling with the team.
Right.
And then in game 4, he's traveling with the team too, which could lead to him playing in one of those games, which most likely would be game 4, not 3.
Right.
Because he said he's doing good, and they're just following concussion protocol. So who knows if it is a concussion? I mean, the way he hit it and the way I watch a doctor break it down and explain it is definitely a concussion, but we don't know what severity of concussion is.
I hear what you're saying from the standpoint of letting them get a little additional time off, but depending on what happened game 3, like you can't afford to go down, you know what I'm saying, 3-1. Like you just can't afford it. No matter if you finna go back and get home court advantage, you cannot afford. That's playing with fire. That's almost suggesting that, yeah, we want it to be a 7-game series, like literally.
But that's if the Trailblazers. I'm saying if the Spurs can win it without him.
If they could win it without him, then hypothetically, I still would probably
play him in that 5th game.
Yeah, more than likely, just to you don't want to. Oh, the Spurs lose at home game 5. Now we going back to Portland with momentum. Like now we got to put them in a pressured situation. They all gonna be just pressured situations. It's the playoffs.
Because they play to win the winner of Nuggets Timberwolves, which is going to be definitely a tougher matchup than the matchup they have right now.
Yeah. You just gotta hope, and he's okay. This is not a real contact sport. That's why I'm not as worried. Like he should play game 4. Like it's not football where you have to worry about it in football. Like somebody just accidentally hit you in the head again. Like nobody's gonna accidentally hit a motherfucking 7-4 in the head. Basketball too tough. Just more than likely he'd be fine.
All right. So Mel had on the doc, and it looked like it's a little update to it. Devin Booker, my favorite topic of the week. Listen, Mel had this on the doc, not me.
25 fucking minutes ago about this dude.
Listen, somebody just commented on one of my Facebook videos 25 minutes ago when I touched it. I'm just trying to figure it out for a while. All I'm doing is trying to figure it out. But it ain't about that. Devin Booker has some comments towards the referees about their last game with the Thunder, criticizing them on their calls. I had one guy tell me that the Thunder got all the easy calls, even though I think the Suns finished with two more free throws than the Spurs. I mean, then the Thunder and Shea only shot 9 free throws in that game. So it's got to be something. Give me a second. Let me make sure. Yep. So Devin Booker got fined for criticizing the refs. $35,000. Criticizing the refs. Trying to find this damn. He said, I heard Caruso tell him to call the tech, and the official ended up doing it. I mean, we've seen that plenty of times in the NBA, have we not? If my memory does serve me correct, didn't CP do that to somebody? Or Westbrook do that to somebody? Somebody don't. Or was it Pat Bev? Somebody did it to somebody. So
I think all the names you said did it.
Did it to somebody, right? Like,
yeah.
So I don't know what he's crying about. But you know what he's crying about,
bro? I'm done. I told y'all, bro. This is the era where they do all this crying and, bro. This is Devin Booker, bro. Like, this is why you talking about holding to superstar standard. This is the same guy that asked, why are we getting double teamed in open gym? I'm trying to work on this. This the same guy.
Talk to him, boo.
It's the same guy. Y'all talking about hold him to his. Why would I ever hold him to superstar expectations? I know he not one. Superstars, we know like that.
That's why I'm trying to figure out what he is, because all these niggas keep calling him superstar. What I mean, superstars complain like this, do they not? LeBron, and all them guys.
They complain, but the difference between, I would say, a guy like LeBron and they earned, like, I don't even want to say he ain't earned. He don't got a right to say what he want to say, bro. But I'm just still saying, as far as the superstar expectation shit, bro, it's just not there, bro. Like, he's not a superstar in my opinion. Is he a star player? Is he the best player on this team? Absolutely.
He's the best person on his team, but he ain't no star player.
No, I think he's a star player.
I think an all-star caliber player.
Anytime you can beat I think he's decisively the best player on the Phoenix Suns. I think.
I don't know. After last night, I might have to say it's Dylan Brooks.
Nah,
don't do that. Don't
30 piece,
do
man.
that.
The 30 piece.
Don't
I want
do
you
that,
guys.
man.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
On.
Don't say I didn't warn you when my
Come on,
Listen,
bro.
Boo-Wah.
You just said some nonsense.
He dropped the 30 piece, man.
I hear it, but yeah, I mean, it'd be different if it was in a winning fashion, but I'm just saying, bro, like, all this complaining, bro, like, bro, it's too much for me, bro. This the era we in, though, right now. Everybody's a superstar. Oh, the game's gonna be looked at. He said something like the game gonna be looked at as if it's the WWE now. Like, but
yeah, that comment didn't sit right with me. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I mean, like, bro, you just not better than Thunder, bro. Like, y'all gonna lose that shit any fucking way, more than likely. And truth be told, bro, yeah, like, just step your game up, gang. Like, but if you can't, just go out there and perform, bro. All this other, like, that was finna do something. These cause, I guess, momentum to some degree, bro. Like, but nah, bro. Devin, just do your thing, bro. Like, I don't have no unrealistic expectations for you, sir. I think you're doing a matter of fact, to be honest with you, I think you're doing a marvelous job over there in Phoenix. You're doing what I think you can do. And you score some points here and there, and that's about it. Keep up the good work.
Yeah. See, while like you said, there's been many players to, like, yell at a ref, call a tech, and then they do it. My thing is this, and I've been seeing it for the past 2 seasons. The refs need to be called the fuck out. I feel like they're doing a horrible job as of lately. Like, it's too much leaning towards a superstar for everything, especially when it comes to Shea. The phantom calls that happen every game is astonishing. And it's mind-boggling how it's so little talk on topic. I know a few coaches have mentioned it in post-game press, but The way it just gets swept under the rug is crazy. And I feel like situations like this, you need to call it out. Need to call it out. And should they be getting fined? I don't think so. I think the fine situation when it comes to shit like that is getting out of hand. You need to be able to speak your voice. And they don't hold these refs accountable for anything at all.
Well,
So it's like,
that's not totally true because now they do now. You get demoted. You definitely there's definitely punishments for them. They get kicked off the can't coach. I mean, there's a couple of refs that they're not allowed to coach the finals because of shit that they have done in previous recent finals. There are things for them. I do think there has to be a level of where you can voice your frustration or how to. Because if we're at a regular job, I can't really just be around here talking shit about the manager. The manager's doing something wrong. There's something called HR I have to go to and talk to. You feel me? Or human resources, matter of fact. HR, human resources. I have to go there and talk. So I do think there has to be some level of where they can go to point out their grievances with the refs to the NBA. And I think there is. And I think that's why they fine them. Now, the amount of the fines, I don't know, because some people get fined more. I guess it's just how the NBA thinks of the egregiousness of your comments. He called it WWE, so $35,000 sounds about right.
Yeah, he just should be better. That's what I would suggest. Just be better. Like it's unfortunate. It'd be different if it was like they was just pretty much losing that game from like start to finish. Like I would understand it if it was like in the heat of the battle. Like, bro, come on, no. Do the refs blow calls sometimes for sure? Like they're human. They're human. They're not gonna get it all. They're not gonna get it always right. I don't think it's. I actually feel bad for the refs more time. These motherfuckers flopping every other play. They and flailing and like, bro, that's hard to ref the game too. Like, to be honest, like these motherfuckers is actors now. Like, so,
I agree with you on that. Like,
yeah, you can't fight you on that.
It definitely has became like a sideshow. Basketball has definitely became a sideshow.
So if the referees are Vince McMahon's, you motherfuckers is Stone Colds and goddamn it, the Rock. Like, fuck, y'all play it along too. Like, don't act like you don't. So yeah, I just it's playoff basketball, bro. You know what time it is. It's when to go home. You guys wasn't like I said. If it was more so like in a tight game where down the stretch some blown calls was made, like I would understand that, but nah, I ain't really buying what you're talking about.
All right, moving on. I moved this game up the list from where I had it because I know this is the game we want to talk about. And I mean, the series that we want to talk about. Fuck the game. We want to talk about the series. And that's the Knicks and the Hawks. And Josh, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to pass it to you. Take it away, Josh.
Yo, that collapse. Like, it's all I can hear from Knicks fans is like, we're going to win the chip. We're going to win the chip. We're going to win the chip. And I keep telling them, like, yo, relax. You have a bunch of, like, semi-stars, but you don't got role players to bring everything together. You're going to always get to these solid defensive teams, and it's going to become a challenge for you guys at that point. And you've seen it last year in the playoffs. You're seeing it right now in this series. I'm watching that game, and I'm like, yo, the Knicks are kicking their ass. But every time they get to like that 10-point lead marker, the Hawks just find a way to come back. And led by CJ McCollum. That dude did everything you could ask for to lead a team. And when you got to the last 3 minutes, that was probably some of the best come from behind basketball from what you would consider a lesser team in the playoffs. Like, it was incredible. And so watch CJ not hesitate and just take control of the game those last few minutes. Like, I'm like, that's the CJ I wish we seen from the beginning of his career every time in the playoffs. Because if it is, he probably would have gotten way further in his career when it came to playoff time.
Well, if he had Brunson sticking him, then maybe he would have been this player. You feel me?
Brunson can't defend, man. Against an active guard, he can't do it, man. He can't. And to watch them lose the game today, that
They lose.
is just funny. It's
They are
funny.
down 1-2 in this series, boo.
It's funny.
We didn't expect this, boo. You can't sit over there, bro.
Who?
Boo, you expected the Hawks to beat the Knicks.
Bro, I've been telling y'all. Now, this is how I feel. Period. It don't mean I believe this. I feel like the Knicks just supposed to get to the conference finals. They should get to the finals. They've been the healthiest team in the East. They have all their core players. This is the starting five, if I'm not mistaken, that makes the most money in the NBA.
Yes.
They should go to the conference finals, if not the finals. I do feel that way. But I was telling y'all last year when they fired Tom Thibodeau and they tried to put all the blame on Thibodeau, it's the players, gang. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's the players. These motherfuckers don't play hard enough. They don't do. They went from being a great defensive team under Tom Thibodeau last year to they're a mediocre defense now. They can't stop nobody. That's players, bro. Like that has nothing to do with coaching, bro. That's the players, bro. They don't want this shit, bro. And until motherfuckers really start wanting it, they're not going to win, bro. Like that's what it all boils down to for the most part. Like with a lot of players, like keep telling y'all, it's like people hate it because it's not something you can measure. You cannot measure heart and intangibles. You cannot measure these things. You can't go to a stat sheet and be like, God damn, how much heart he had that night. You never know until you see the results. You have to watch the game and see. These motherfuckers gonna have to either want it or they don't want it. That's just that simple. And as it boils down to CJ actually been doing this, you know what I'm saying? Like as a number two, he was doing it with Dame. Like he had his moments in the playoffs, just they in the tougher conference. But when you run up against a motherfucking team like the Knicks, who's like basically frauds in some sense, like they're frauds. You'll be able to do shit like this from time to time.
Sorry, I just got a couple of shorts off of that, but well, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, so listen, you know me, I'm a Boston fan, so there's a little bias in this for me. So I did make a video the first game when the Hawks beat them, and I said the Hawks could dust them off real quick. It's looking like they're about to dust these boys real quick. If they don't find an answer of some switches or something to get Brunson out of the mix, they're going to be in trouble. And another thing that's really alarming to me is Karl-Anthony Towns only shot 12 shots this game.
You alarmed.
12 shots.
You alarmed, huh?
Yeah. He's the second.
Bridges had 1 point, I think.
You said who?
Bridges. I think he only scored 1 point.
You talking about
Mikal Bridges.
Mikal had 0 points, but that's not
0 points? That's even worse.
But guess what? He only took 3 shots. How do you expect him to have points over 3 shots? Why is Karl-Anthony Towns only have 12 shots? If he's the second best player on the team, he should be getting more shots. You know who's the second shot leader there?
Josh Hart.
OG Anunoby.
But he was a leading scorer for the team.
Yeah, he had a 29 piece, 100%. Went off, did a sizzle, hit 4 threes.
They would have got smoked.
7 for 7 free throw.
They definitely would have got smoked if he didn't play. I'm just saying,
if
Karl-Anthony Towns boy should not be only shooting the ball 12 times if he's your best player on the team.
But I ain't gonna say he is their second best player for sure, absolutely. But what I'm saying is that during the flow of the game, like they came back due to Anunoby's defense and offense.
Yes, both sides of the ball. Karl Anthony Towns shot 12 shots in the last game too. This is my problem, bro. You can't win. You can't win with him taking 12 shots.
But that's his fault.
How? You got to get him in the plays. If I'm Brunson, get him in the pick and rolls.
And he got to get himself, and he got to go.
Yes. Karl Anthony Towns needs to, but he didn't. The last game he went 8 for 12. He didn't have that too bad of a game last game. But I just saying, like, I don't like the fact that the guy's getting 12 shots when he's the best player on the team.
He's not the best player on the team.
I mean, the second best player on the team. Sorry. The second best player on the team getting 12 shots is crazy. Now, OG getting hot and doing what he's doing gets him the 16 shots, 100%. But Mouse McBride took 14 shots too.
Yeah. Game too, though, right? What do you have?
15 points.
5 for 14, 35% from the field. Like, he didn't
5 for 10 from 3-point line.
Yeah, he didn't shoot the 3-point, the 10 3-pointers. He must have been open for a reason. Like,
and he got lucky. Hit
he
5 of them.
Must have been open for a reason, because I don't understand, like, how is these guys getting 11 is one. Jordan Clarkson got 11. Now that's my guy, boy. You know Jordan Clarkson, my guy. He got 11. That's one less than Karl Anthony Towns.
I didn't know he was on the team.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And they still ain't on shit. They ain't got Shorty. Now you can't say you don't got no bench scoring. He can score. Like, so you can't say that excuse no more. I just, man, you know what, man?
Like, this is what I'm saying. So the Knicks could be in some trouble here. That's not me being biased. That's just the way it's going. They lose 2 games by 1 point, which tells me if they get the Hawks in a situation where it's a tight game, the Hawks got enough to pull that shit out. And right now, the Knicks don't look like they do to me. Because if I'm actioning fucking Bronson all game, he's going to be this Bronson at the end of each game. It's similar to what we seen Boston do to Giannis a couple of years ago. Tire him out by the 4th quarter. He was tired out, couldn't really do much, but he was also the only person on his team really scoring at the time. So it's like Brunson has to do more defensive-wise. I think Buap, was it you who posed the question or Moo who posed the question that who was the worst defender on Dallas? I think that's a real legitimate question that we could definitely have a short segment on. Was it Brunson or was it Luka? Or what did it say?
I think Brunson just small. Like, that's.
But CJ ain't that bigger than him.
No, he bigger though. Bigger. He bigger for sure. He likes CJ a legit 6'2", 6'3". He a legit that. Like, but
Jalen is 6'2".
Jalen like 6 feet. He not a legit 6'2".
I'm just going by what they got us stats on. 6'2", 190.
I mean, I guess I ain't, you know, I'm just still saying, like, from what it looked like, CJ just clearly a bigger player than him. But I'm just saying, as a defender, bro, like, it's only so much you could do when you short, bro. Like, it's hard for you to contest shots. He just not a real pest defensively. Like, usually guys that's small or pests, they still not what you call like guys that challenge shots or can alter shots for real. Like, they guys that can make you work before you dribble.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they get up in you type deal. But I would say it's still Luka, bro, because Luka, to me, it's the fact that he has no effort. Some plays, like Jalen Brunson, still be trying to play defense. He don't be just. He's just not good at.
He's not letting them cook him. He just can't help himself.
Type deal, yeah. Like, I'd seen Luka. Luka problem is he takes plays off on defense. It's times he then got all the way to the basket and fell under the basket. He looking for the call and got back up. He trotting back. That type of shit.
That's superstars though. That's what superstars do.
I love Luka, but he definitely took on that LeBron effect when he started doing that a few seasons ago. Because that wasn't always his game. But like the past 3 seasons, that's definitely it became part of his game. And it's a bit sad to see this when he's such a great talent that he doesn't need to resort to that.
He threw that jab at LeBron so fast, and he put that shit on Brian.
I'm
Hey, I
just
told you we got
saying.
another net in the house,
I'm
man.
just saying.
Oh
I'm
shit!
just saying. I'm just trying to speak facts real fast.
Nah, I think part of that is the superstar thing, where you're doing so much offensively, and he is offensively. He's carrying, but I also think that's a player flaw. Like I said, the same thing. Even though LeBron has gotten away with it, Jokic has gotten away with it. It
Getting blown
is
out right now.
still, yeah, they getting smoked. It's still a player
Smoky
flaw.
smoke.
It's a player flaw from the standpoint where anytime everything has to run through you offensively for your team to be at its ultimate peak, that's going to be a problem. Because that just says that you're not having a good game, nobody probably else will. That's what it ultimately screams when you play heliocentric basketball. If I'm not having a good game, nobody else probably can have a good game because everything is predicated off of how I'm playing. So Luka plays that style of basketball, and it has its nights where it's working, it's fun to watch, but it's also like we only go as far as he take us, literally.
I got some breaking news. The Cavs lose. It's not breaking.
Yeah, I see that, bro. That's crazy. They got blown out. They didn't lose. They got blown
And
out the water.
and I'm gonna say Donovan Mitchell finishes with 15. That's not enough. 18 from James Harden. That's not enough. But you respect this. They had two really good games. They are on Toronto's home court. So listen, Toronto did what they were supposed to do to me. This isn't, to me, yeah, James 5 for 13, 3 from 10 from the three, Donovan Mitchell 7 for 16, 1 for 7 from the three. Yeah, those are not good games, but Toronto went in here, played their defense, did what they're supposed to do, get the win on at home, and let's get to the next one. I do think this could be a really good series, close to the Knicks and the Hawks series, because I do think the Knicks and the Hawks series go 6-7. I thought Cavs would get out of this in 5, but I don't know. If the Raptors can take both at home, I think the Cavs can have a tough battle on their hand. Josh?
Bro, Scotty and RJ both hit 33, bro. I don't see that happening again. I think Cleveland's gonna take it the rest of the way because you had just
They both shot
abnormal
60% too, not to cut you off.
production. No, yeah. No, you good.
That's
And
crazy.
then Colin Murray Boyles, 22 points, 11 for 15. Like
Oh my
they
God.
just
No
and then
threes, no free throws.
Jameson Battle, 14 points, 5 for 5, 4 for 4, and 3-point line.
100%?
Bro, like this was that game that everything worked for them.
Well, it's
And
supposed
you don't
to
see
be
that
at home.
often.
But it's supposed
And
to
you
be at home.
don't see that
Role players
often.
play better. Your role players play
But
better at home, and they did. But Brandon Ingram's still struggling in the series. He only gave you 12 points, 5 for 9. Better shooting night, but he's still not taking the amount of shots you want him to take with the caliber player.
that is true.
Scotty
I
Barnes
still
is
think
supposed to give you the 33. I think so. But for him and RJ Barrett to give it to you, nah. And for them to shoot as efficiently as they did tonight, that's a little crazy. They shot 60% as a team. As a team, when the Cavs shot 31% as a team. That's a 30% difference, almost a 30% difference. So.
Well, that's the tell of the tape right there. That's usually how you're gonna lose a game. For teams shooting 30% better than you. Yeah, but I'm not saying Scotty Barnes got to get 33 or RJ Barrett, but Toronto play defense, bro. Like, so they gonna be able to slow you down some. Like, you gonna have to play well to beat them. That's just more than likely. They a gritty team. They gonna get out there like a Portland type team. They're gonna play some defense, and if you can't stop us, we're gonna score a little points on you. That's just what it is. Like, Scotty Barnes is a solid player. Brandon Ingram can get going in this series. He hasn't had a good game, I don't believe. So, like,
No, he has not. Been really struggling in these 3 games.
It's I think Cleveland still gonna win game 4 and probably end this thing in game 5. But
Shoot.
yeah, man, I'm not surprised by nothing that's happening right now. That was supposed to happen. Toronto's supposed to come out with the fire. They're not trying to go down 3-0. So they did what they're supposed to do.
All right. Next matchup we got. I'm going to go do my West teams now. We got Thunder versus Suns. Are we expecting anything here, Bua?
I expected to keep raining. More storms is in the future for the ass.
For the Suns?
No sunshine. Ain't no sunshine.
Now this is the perfect question to ask you, Bua, because I kind of feel I know what your answer's going to be. Are the Suns a better team without KD?
Probably.
I knew you were going to say that.
Probably. They got to the playoffs, this Suns roster.
They got to the playoffs the first year with KD too.
Yeah, but they didn't get there the last year with KD, and they should have got there.
Yeah, but they also they did get there this year, and you give them the props, but wasn't. Listen, let's not do it because I know it's KD's fault and nobody else's. But
the Rockets got worse as a team, and the Suns got better as a team.
I don't think the Rockets got worse.
Yes, they did.
They finished around the same spot they finished last year, did they not?
No.
They lost their point guard before the season even started.
It was a 2.
Oh yeah, they lost Fred VanVleet, but they still finished. How many wins did they have last year?
They was a 2 seed.
52, I think.
And how many wins did they have this year?
Oh no, this year was 52. Last year, I don't recall. It was in the 50s though.
It was in the 50s, and I believe it's 55 if I'm not mistaken.
You might be right.
No, 52 last year, 52 this year.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Now,
They
finishing in second.
They did it without their starting point guard.
Now doing it last year, the second seed, can we not contribute that to West teams getting better, like the Spurs coming out of nowhere and being the number 2 seed?
I'm gonna contribute to the fact that he still was brought there to be the missing piece, the piece that's going to put them over the top. And it stands right motherfucking now. Down 2-0. Granted, the Lakers took care of home court. That's all they did, for sure.
Are we moving on to the Lakers and Rockets, or are we still on Thunder?
They took care of
home court. Thunder gonna take it.
All right, Boo, I'll continue your
Suns don't
Lakers
have
Rockets,
anything.
because that was the next team. Lakers Rockets, Boo. Go ahead, finish your statement.
I'm just saying, like, it's looking fucking bad for these motherfuckers, man. If KD loses the series, bro.
Is it looking bad, or did the Lakers do what they were supposed to do?
It's looking bad. Even
The
though
Lakers did what they're supposed to do. They won both games at home.
They're still looking bad. Because
They won both games at home.
I'm still expecting when you without Austin Reeves and you without Luka Doncic. Like
It's still a game. Or is it still 2 games? 100%.
At least 1 game. I can understand the one without fucking I can understand the one without Kevin Durant. Y'all lose that one. Cool. Opening night, cool. Opening game.
Mm-hmm.
But
they should have won the next one with KD. Yes.
Nothing.
Yes. But is that contribute to KD? Now I did say in my video I made KD should have had his 26 to 28. Sengun took a lot of shots in that one. Didn't.
He's got to do more than that. He's got to do more than that.
100, but he's not the only one that has to do more. And then that's why I said we put so much on KD.
Because
that's what about everybody else around him?
He's a superstar.
No, that's his role. That's his role.
He is, but it doesn't take just their superstars to win games. It takes the guys around him too.
No, but he's not doing enough.
He just came back off of injury, so yeah, I would expect him.
He's on the basketball.
Expect him to have a little down of a game.
No,
he is on the basketball, and so is those other 4 guys.
I feel like Sengun is going to be the reason whether they lose or win. He's been. I don't feel like he's been efficient as of late.
He hasn't. But he's not a superstar, so you can't put the pressure on him. We gotta put the pressure on KD because KD's the superstar.
I'll put it on both of them for sure, but
Sengun's the second best player on the team.
I think Sengun might be the best player on the team, to be honest. But
I think that's a stretch. I think that's a stretch.
So boy, I'll go with you there. Where has he been this playoff? Who's the best player on the team has been?
The best player on the team I've been nobody. Fuck, they all been trash.
No, I'm saying Sengun's the best player on the team. Where has he been? Where's shouldn't he be doing what Denny did in the first game and Scoot Henderson did in the second game for the Trailblazers?
Yes. I would say he should be playing better 100%, but I'm still saying, like, in terms of what Kevin Durant is not doing right now, bro. Like, he's supposed to be like
he's played
nobody
like
on the Lakers to be able to guard him, bro. Like, that's what he's supposed to look like.
He's not as for amount of shit that he talks about being a hooper. I'm not even gonna call him a basketball player. A hooper. If they're sending the double to you, the way that they're sending the double, and you can't read it, and you're turning the ball over at the rate that he was turning the ball over, bro, you're ass. The same
9 turnovers.
Yeah, you can't do that. If they're gonna put the ball in your hands to do the things that they're asking him to do, you can't turn the ball over 9 times.
I agree.
That is true.
I will not fight you there. Yeah, 9 turnovers, nigga. I do that in 2K. But I'm just saying the other guys got to step up too, man. They got to.
He had the ball in his. Sengun can't bring the ball up court. That's not what he's gonna do.
Right, but I don't think KD should be bringing the ball up either. And I think if Fred VanVleet was healthy, then we would be having a different conversation.
But he's not.
What about Thompson? Isn't that why they kept Thompson?
But
they utilize him in that way?
He's not that either though. Like he's
not, but that's the role that they wanted him to develop in.
I thought they wanted him to be more of a two-way type threat, like where he's a scorer at the same time, a guy that can be a elite defender, wing defender. But that's the thing with this league. This is the prototype that's being pushed out there in the league. A guy that's 6'7", 6'8", that can do a little bit of everything. No, we need motherfuckers to get defined in their roles again. These motherfuckers should not be doing everything, bro.
Mm-hmm.
No, Kevin Durant cannot do everything. That is largely the difference between him and a nigga like LeBron James. You cannot ask Kevin Durant to go out there and do what LeBron does. He ain't never shown you that. He never will. He don't have that in him. So if the Houston Rockets picked him up thinking like, we got a bucket. That's about it. You got a bucket. Somebody gonna go with a bucket. You need a bucket. He go do that. You need somebody to.
Can we even count on that now?
For your offense. That's not Kevin Durant.
You can count on a bucket now, but it depends on how you're looking at him to get the bucket. Are you looking at him to be the one on the team that's getting the most buckets, or are you looking at him as the one on the team to help you get some buckets? And I think that's what I told Boo out with the Suns. I thought the Suns brought him in to help them get some buckets. I thought the Rockets brought him in to help them get some buckets. Now, there's not like somebody brought up a valid point. I've seen a couple of videos on TikTok where they said KD didn't want to be the only scorer on the Thunder. Then why did he make the choice to go to the Rockets constructed as they're constructed? Because there's not many scorers on the Rockets.
Kevin Durant.
Oh my God.
Kevin Durant took the 4th most shots on the Rockets. You are not going to win with Kevin Durant taking only 12 shots. I don't give a fuck. If he's supposed to be this type of nigga, if people are putting him as one of the greatest scorers of all time that we've ever fucking seen, he can't take 12 shots.
I agree. He got very passive in that game.
You can't.
Yeah, because
They also, just how we were talking about the Toronto game and how the abnormal scoring happened. It was the same thing with this game. You got Marcus Smart scoring 25 and Kennard scoring 23. They average 8 and 9 points each.
well,
It's just one of those oddity games.
Yeah, the Lakers are winning the series because of those two guys.
Well, because Kennard had a good 27, I think, in game 1. Marcus Smart didn't have that much. But yes, the game 2, Marcus Smart and Kennard. But Kennard, and I think it was it Ayton that kind of gave him the I could look it up real quick. That kind of gave him the push in that first game.
No, in the first game he had what? Didn't he have 18? Marcus Smart.
When was this wasn't?
Can we just point out how the bench ain't do shit for neither team? You had one player for Houston scored 10 points, and the other for Lakers just 6. Where's the rest of the team at?
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, I'll say so. 15 and 8. Okay, yeah, but it was 8.
That was always their problem, though. They never really had a
Aiden
strong
and
bench.
LeBron
They
that
always
really was
relied
the
on the
catalyst
stars
for
that they had
team.
that started.
Yeah, but again, Kevin Durant not playing in the first game.
Knee contusion.
Bullshit.
That he got in practice.
Which is nasty work. I don't. For me,
That was nasty work when a guy gets hurt, man.
if we're going to put Kevin Durant in these conversations that we put in, then the weight that he carries in these playoffs has to be.
We can't define his legacy in the totality
Yes,
of it by one moment.
Why not?
We cannot.
Why not? We
We
do it for
don't
everybody.
do it for nobody else. No, we don't.
Yes,
We look
we
at
do it
their
for-
legacy as a whole of what they do in the league as a whole.
But
and
he's
they
done
justify
this
that
everywhere
all
he's
time.
gone. He's
All
done this
time.
everywhere he's
We don't
gone.
be like KD's not scoring this year, so yeah, he can't be a top 10
He
scorer.
froze up. He froze up in OKC. Went to Brooklyn, choked that shit out. Went to
Wait,
Phoenix.
no, you can't do
You
that.
cannot
You
do
can't
that,
say that.
Al.
In
You
Brooklyn,
cannot do that.
he was
Al.
averaging 30 points in the playoffs by
What did they-
himself
He
with
got-
nobody.
Did you see
It
what
wasn't
Irving
just
was
him in
injured.
OKC
Harden
that
was
did
He went-
injured.
Did you
He went-
see what Boston
He
did
went
to him?
scoreless in overtime after he hit that big shot.
Overtime, yes. He went scoreless.
But
When Boston
that's-
swept them niggas out, he
that
got
doesn't
but-
erase what he did for the whole game, Mooch.
Jalen
It
Brown.
doesn't. But is that not
Where was
the
the
tale
others?
of Kevin Durant right now?
Where was the others?
Is that not the tale of Kevin Durant right now?
Okay, shit move because like literally that's the last great playoff game that he had, bro. Like what are we talking about right now?
That's
He's
true.
been-
I'm not
But
denying it.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about him going scoreless after big halves. Is that not a problem with anybody? Is that not a problem?
You just did it last week. He scored 22 in the first half, and then didn't score again in the second half.
Like if he's supposed to be this prolific scorer, if he's supposed to be this great scorer, why does he keep going scoreless in second halves of big games? Or in most important parts of big games? Is that not a tale of Kevin Durant? Yes or no?
Yes, it is.
It's definitely the tail.
Thank you.
Somewhat.
That's a discussion. That matters, bro. We can't sit up there and gloss over that. That shit
But
fucking
nobody's
matters.
saying that it does not matter, but everything else in his career that he did good matters fucking too.
We're not-
And we just
we're not
glossing over
making-
It does. I never said it didn't, but we can't
everything
gloss
he's
over
ever
the fact that
done.
he's been-
Everything
that
he's ever
that he
done.
does that a
leads
lot.
up to what this is, and it's not that. He's one of the
Sure.
youngest players to
It's
make a
been-
final. Stop it.
it's-
Like
it's
we
been-
gotta hold all that shit in the legacy.
They
I'm not talking about
lost.
now in this moment.
He
It's
lost.
legacy.
Seven
In legacy, we have to hold it all.
Troy, it's been 7 years since he played for Golden State, bro. Since he's
100%.
7 years.
And he's been injured most of the time. 100%.
Second round exit, first round exit, first first round exit, second round exit, first round exit, not making the playoffs, looking like a potential first round exit again.
Mm-hmm.
All that matters. All
That
of that
matters.
matters.
But nobody is saying that it
Yeah,
doesn't
all
matter.
that
But
matters.
when we're talking about he's not a top 10 scorer, everything else he did in the league matters too, and that's all I'm saying.
I think he's a top 10 scorer, but he's clearly not. The problem is Kevin Durant, his fan base will try to argue up and down that he deserves to be in top 10 conversations.
No, I don't think so.
He does not deserve to be in top 10
I
conversations.
don't think so either.
It is
I will agree with you.
blasphemy to still say that he's better than Larry Bird. He's not better than Larry Bird.
No,
Like,
he's
what are
not.
we doing? What are we
I
doing?
agree with you there. But he is a top 10 scorer all the time.
Yes, that's fine.
But is he? But my thing is, when you don't score when it matters, how can we have this conversation?
I'm not going to be disgusting with you tonight, sir.
Yeah, like I'm not like,
You want to be disgusting. Because what I'm going to say is this: like having a certain skill set does not necessarily mean it translate into winning either. You can be a top 10 scorer and don't translate into winning because the game basketball alone is like
I know.
than just scoring.
I'm not saying it has to equate to winning, but also has to when are you going to show the fuck up? When does that happen?
The thing is, it's been discovered to how to slow him down. It's easier to slow him down right now because this is why it's nasty when people just go to stat line and show you his stats. Well, he's still putting up 25 and 7 rebounds and 4
It
assists.
don't look the same. It don't look the same.
It don't
I would
look
agree with you
the
there. It don't look the
same
same. I would agree with you.
level. It don't look the
I'm
same.
a realist. It don't look the same.
You a damn fool if you think this man is Kevin Durant from 2013, 2014. You're a damn fool. He's not that guy no more. So at the same time, with this athleticism not being the same, it's ways to slow Kevin Durant down. And it's always been the same program. Double him. Get the ball out of his hands. He's not a great passer out the double team. He's not a great processor of defenses.
And Boston did that shit to Key when he was with the Knicks. So I get you. I'm not knocking none of his faults. When we can have the legacy talk about KD, and his whole legacy will go in it, and Troy will knock him for everything he knocks James Harden for 100%. But I'm not going to sit and say the man is not a top 10 scorer all time.
I'm definitely not saying that.
Because Devin Booker's top 10 in scoring almost every year in the league. Is he a top 10 scorer all time?
All time? No.
No one has ever said Devin Booker was a top 10
But
scorer.
I'm just saying he's been up there. I don't know KD's been top 10 scoring all throughout his career.
Ooh.
Devin Booker has. I think he missed it twice, and one was 13, and I think the other place was 15.
What year?
What year? What?
Hold on. No, you said Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant.
No, Devin Booker.
Kevin
I'm saying I don't know how often and how consistent Kevin Durant was. Hold on.
And his whole career, he's been a top 10. I bet you ain't fell out the top 10. Not one year he played.
Maybe his rookie year where he scored only 20.
Yeah,
but outside of that, he's been top 10
yeah.
year in and year out.
Yeah, I mean, he would have to be. Let me see.
I'm looking it up right now because I wasn't looking for him when I looked for it. I was looking for Devin Booker. So
yeah, he's averaged 25 at least every season.
Bro, he's been a top 10 scorer.
He's averaging, for his career, he's averaging 27 points.
And that's like top.
When was he drafted again? 11, 12?
07, 08.
I'm talking about Durant. 06, 07.
He averaged 20. He averaged 20 his
07.
first year. Every year after that was 25 or better.
All right. You said 06, 07, right?
07, 08.
07, 08.
Yeah.
07, 08. Okay.
Yeah, 7, 08.
So he did not finish top 10 that year.
But he still scored 20 as a
09.
rookie.
He didn't finish his second year. 9, 10. He was 7th. 10, 11. He was first.
Whoa.
Wait. 9, 10, he averaged 30 points a game.
He led the league in scoring in 09.
09? Yeah. Wait. 08,
Yeah,
09.
from 09 to 12, he led the league in scoring.
Oh, give me a second. That shit said playoffs. I hate that it puts me there. I forgot that it did that to me. All right. KD is 6th in 08, 09. 9, 10. KD is first.
10, 11, 1.
First. 11, 12 first. 12, 13. Carmelo beat him out. So, so this would make my case even better for KD. Like, as a scorer, this would make my case better. But I didn't know. I didn't look for him
But the
when
shit don't
I looked for
happen in
Devin
the
Booker.
playoffs.
In the playoffs, he's finished top 10 in scoring too. Go look
He's
it up.
too, but he's active in the playoffs. is what I
And
mean.
in 2013,
That's cool, but it don't translate to winning.
I mean, but a team is it not a team accomplishment to win? Don't you need all the pieces to do their job for it to win?
Absolutely,
I like
right.
how we hold one player accountable. Where we said
but
KD,
just suppose-
what Mel said earlier. KD, what was the word? I forget the word you used, but wet the bed in OKC. I forget what you said. He shrunk.
You have to,
what it was, but wasn't Westbrook there with him shrinking too?
but KD's the superstar.
And so
You have to
KD, so was Russ. That's another one, Josh. You can add to the list with two superstars, Russ and KD.
Then that's fine. We kill Russ, so that's not even a problem. They kill
Not
Russ.
then. Not
Yes, they
then.
did.
He did get slack for it to help KD case 100%. But what I'm saying is, it's two superstars on the team. Who took most of the blunt? Who took most of the 100%? Who was making most of the mistakes?
Kevin Durant.
They both were.
They both were. Thank you, Mulich. Thank you for somebody being honest here. They both.
No, but someone has to do.
KD.
But someone has to do more than the other.
You talking about Russ?
That's not always necessarily true.
And somebody got to take the blame.
You
They
talking about
didn't
Russ?
We both can take the fucking blame.
They didn't do equal
They
bullshit.
both can in our sense or in our eyes, but you know, in the media sense, they don't care. They're going to pick somebody, and that person's going to take the blame.
And it's always
Russ, it wasn't KD though. It was Russ.
I told them that, but nobody wanted. It was Russ. But you can say it was both. Go ahead and say it was both. It was
I'm gonna say it's both because it was, to me, the blame should go to the best player on the team, and KD was the best player on the team.
Right, but if your second option is not holding his weight, how does that blame fall on me? If I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, I'm giving you 32 and fucking 8, and my second best player is supposed to be giving you 25 and 10, and then they could give me fucking 19, and I just needed the other 6 points. How's that on me? I'm just supposed to go out and get him. He don't get no fucking blame for not giving me what he's supposed to be giving me.
What are you talking about? When is Kevin Durant in this situation?
No, I'm just saying. I'm making up a bullshit situation as we go on. Like, I'm not saying a real. I'm just saying. But when your second option is supposed to be there to do its thing, why is the first option getting the blame when the second option making the mistakes? When Russ was making the turnovers and not making the right plays and being the ball hog after KD came back from his injury, what happened then? How could it be on KD when this nigga not doing what he's supposed to do?
It's on KD for the same reason. That shit didn't start out of thin air. He been this way. He was that way in OKC. He's not the dominant player like that's telling motherfuckers in the locker room, bro. Like,
he's
hey,
not a leader.
I want the ball. And this shit on
telling them he want the ball, nigga. That's the one thing he's telling them.
No, he not really. He'll do it on the court every now and then, but it's one thing. I'm going like niggas like Shaq and Kobe. That shit wouldn't have happened with Russell Westbrook, gang. I promise you. They would have told that nigga, listen, gang, give me the fucking ball. I'm not playing with your ass.
But I gotta kind of think KD and Russ had those conversations, or management had those conversations.
It don't seem like KD that type of nigga, man. I'm just
they didn't, because he told everybody he didn't want to be a leader.
He didn't. He said it. He doesn't want to be a leader.
You just feel motherfuckers just supposed to get him the ball. No. Motherfucker, I'm not playing. Shaq used to fuck up locker rooms when he felt like he wasn't getting the ball. He go in there and tear up everything. I didn't get the ball.
You think Kobe and Shaq was gonna go into a game and motherfucker take 12 shots?
No.
12 shots.
But KD ain't built like them, and I would follow you all the way there. He doesn't.
A lot of stars don't have that killer instinct like them.
Right.
That killer instinct don't exist the way it used to. You know, early 2000s and the 90s.
Nobody want to put the work in to have it though. Nobody wants to put the work in to have the killer instinct. It's too much work. These niggas won 72 games and 65 games a year. So how are we asking them to have the killer instinct? Like, could KD career have been better? Yes. If he just went out there and was like demanded the ball and demanded I'm the leader, 100%, we'd be talking about him in a different light. But it's just not the player he is. So do we not at some point have to accept him for who he is instead of trying to hold him to the standard that we think of what he should be?
No, because we hold everybody to a standard.
And when they plateau, we hold them to where they plateau.
That's why I said I don't want to hear Kevin Durant mention any top 10 conversations.
Top 10 all time, 100% I'm with you. Top 10 scoring, he deserved to be there. But top 10 all time, no, I don't think.
You just said he don't got that thing in him to be that. So how can we talk?
He don't have the thing in him to be all top 10 all time. But his skill and what he did on the court showed you he's a top 10 scorer all time. He doesn't need killer instinct to be a top 10 scorer of all time. What he did on the floor and his production showed you he's a top 10 scorer of all time.
No.
Y'all just helped my case by saying he was in the scoring leaders every year. What you say from 2020 what till 20 what? How could he not be?
I mean, man, like how many?
How could he not be? How could he not be, Mel? It's crazy. How could he not be?
Better than Kevin Durant? Like 10?
I'm gonna find it. You know I can do it.
No, you're gonna do the Kenyon Martin, and then we're gonna ask you. So Mel, you really think all those players is better? And you're gonna be like,
100%.
Yeah, just like Kenyon did.
Bullshit.
Fucking Mel, bro.
Mel gonna be like,
nigga said KD not a top 10 scorer, man.
Give me Jimmy Butler.
At least I know Jimmy show. At least I know Jimmy show up in the play.
Oh shit! Said, at least you know what?
At least I know Jimmy gonna show up in the goddamn playoffs.
Oh man.
Valid.
Anyway, on to the next matchup. We got the Nuggets versus the Timberwolves, which is on right now. And if I'm not mistaken, the Timberwolves are blowing them the fuck out.
That nigga JR used to say, oh, fucking Raw. It's a slobber knocker. Beating the shit out the motherfuckers right now.
25-point lead.
Oh, man.
Jokic is having a horrible night.
And listen, what did they say? They don't trust him. Timberwolves don't trust him like that. They putting him and Murray in actions every play, and this is what you get. But Mel, what do you think about this matchup? Timberwolves Nuggets 1-1 right now with Timberwolves blowing them out.
I told you, as long as Jamal Murray keep relying on Jamal Murray to do dumb shit, they're gonna lose this goddamn series.
I told y'all before the playoffs started, this series is none other than Jamal Murray. Which Jamal Murray are we gonna get?
Yeah, and Joker's inconsistent. He's having a very bad game. Because I think a lot of people, because I said this before and I was like, it was kind of shitty. I was like, y'all make fun of Rudy Gobert a lot, but he gives Joker fits. Like he does.
No, he doesn't. Jokic be embarrassing Gobert every time they match up. Jokic give him 30.
He had 2 games where he had 30 and 15 and like 12 assists, and everybody went crazy. But he gives them fits. Now, stopping Joker is not, when I say gives him fits, he slows him up to like 23, 25. The rebounds are slightly down. The assists are slightly down. Joker's still going to be Joker. But he doesn't go nuts against Rudy Gobert for the 40, 15, and 12 games. But at the end of the day, this is a team effort right now. This is not even, Anthony Edwards ain't even going crazy. Like, this is just, Joker is 6 of 23, 14 rebounds, 3 assists. I told y'all last week, how you beat the Denver Nuggets, keep Joker's assists down. As long as he's not creating for everybody else, you can beat them.
It's been the recipe for about 5 years, by the way.
But real fast, in 32 games against Gobert, this man has averaged 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists.
And what did I say? And what I literally just said, he keeps him around those numbers. That's literally what I said.
But that's
not.
You can't say that's slowing him down, though.
Because he's averaging a damn near triple 30, fucking 32, 15, and 12 on everybody else.
I mean, yeah, Gobert doing his job for the most part. I do think that's obviously what you want to do. You either want to make Jokic a volume scorer, or you want to keep him in that area right there, like he flirting with a triple double, but he not the full triple. Once he get the full triple double on your ass, you're done.
You're fucked. Like, he has 3 assists right now. 3.
Yeah.
If you keep him there, this is what the game looks like.
Yeah,
because you force Jamal Murray to do shit that he can't do.
There you go. That's how you beat the Nuggets, right there.
They
lower Jokic to the 5th game, make Jamal Murray shoot them out the game. Boom, you win.
They without Aaron Gordon too. I don't know what he really gonna do in this series either, though, because
you know who's been a letdown, or somebody that I don't think is working out the way they thought was Cam Johnson.
I agree.
I don't know if
what did you expect Cam Johnson to be?
I'm not me. I didn't say me. I said how they thought he was be. So I think, from my opinion, I think the Nuggets was bringing him in to be a more efficient, no back having ass Porter, but it's not turning out that way.
What?
A more efficient, no back having ass Porter.
Hell no, they couldn't. Michael Porter Jr. clearly better than him.
I don't know if they.
I
I don't know
agree.
if they thought that at the time because of his injuries. I think you're looking at Cam and what he was doing on the Nets. Listen. I'm not ranking Michael Porter Jr. I don't think he's better than nobody until you be consistent on the floor. That's just me. But
Until you do what?
be consistent on the floor. No back having ass.
He's consistently better than Shorty. I can tell you that.
No.
What did he do this season? What did he do this season? But be consistent.
That's not consistency. I'm talking about year after year. You know how many years was he injured for the Nuggets? When they needed him and wanted him to be that third scorer, where was Michael Porter Jr.?
Won a ring.
Let's not do this.
They won a ring.
You can't
Won a
help
ring with him in the
injured.
hospital getting shots.
You can't help getting injured.
But we hold everybody to the same light when they get injured. If you're injured, you're not available, right? The most important thing you can be is available, right?
But he played though.
He played though. When he was healthy, he played.
When he was healthy,
and this year, relative to this
when
year,
he was healthy, he played.
Troy,
right.
Relative to this year, he played better. And clearly, going into that, like, I don't even know how you could remotely think that he was going to be a better option than Michael Porter Jr.
So why would they trade Michael Porter Jr. for Cam Johnson?
They didn't just trade him for that. They traded him for a couple of players. I think Bruce Brown.
Yeah, but Cam, if we go back and look at the reports around the Cam Johnson trade, he was to replace Michael Porter Jr. So if I'm not thinking he's better than Michael Porter Jr., he can add more value to the team in that spot, then why would they?
You need to stop listening to these people.
No, I'm just talking about when the trade came out. This is what was said around the trade. This is what was coming out the Nuggets office around the trade. So how am I not going to listen to what they're saying when
I don't know why they would think that. Like, why would you think Cam Johnson is going to be better than Michael Porter Jr.? Like, what did he
money had? That was a money issue for the most part.
For the most part,
that's why I thought it was always a money issue.
Yeah, it was
That's what I took from it.
Because they had to pay fucking Michael Porter Jr.
Like, why?
Why would they pay him? So if he was doing what he was doing for the team, why wouldn't they pay him?
Because
especially if they won a championship with him.
Stays injured.
Thank you.
They didn't want to pay him max money for an injured player.
I think they were already above the apron.
How do you get to max? But how does he get to a max if he's injured?
That's how the NBA works.
Yeah,
well, they need to fix that shit because that don't make no goddamn sense. If I could get to a max injured, I'll stay injured every year. Kawhi Leonard. I see why you do it. Never mind, Mel. I got you.
Ben Simmons.
Fucking Joel Embiid.
I think you still
Ben Simmons.
You just cracked the code of load management right there. That's the code of load management right there.
My head been hurting all day, but I think I cracked it. What you said, Boo?
Yeah, that was it.
You don't think I'm what?
You factoring in like max money as it correlates. It's a couple of players on the Knicks team that's making max money. It ain't necessarily that they don't get it from every team, but like certain teams have to pay a nigga max money. They just have to, or it is what it is. And if you Denver, you like, man.
What's the salary dump? And then it says right here, Cam Johnson's fit. The Nuggets sought to replace Michael Porter Jr. with a player who provides comparable shooting while potentially offering better defense reliability. So they thought he would come in and be better for the team than Michael Porter Jr. was. That was my stuff.
Maybe a better fit. I'm not saying that, but not a better player.
And I could get you there, but I said better for the team. Team's fit.
I can almost see that.
But if you're gonna let him go, you're obviously gonna need to replace somebody to take his role.
100%. So, but those replacements could come at other positions too.
Yeah, but you wasn't expect. But the whole thing was what was the expectation of Cam Johnson? He was not going to be Michael Porter Jr.
And the expectation is right there in the Nuggets where they saw him to replace Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, Michael Porter Jr. was the third option when he was there.
And they did not expect Cam to come in.
Cam Johnson to be the third option.
I mean, that's the writings right there. So I don't.
I think you're reading too much into the replacing part. They just needed someone else. No. You're reading too much into that sentence, though. It wasn't directly correlated to we want to get rid of him because he's better.
It's correlated to, and I didn't say because he was better. I said because he was a better fit for the team. It said sought to replace him to provide comparable shooting and better defense. I don't think I'm reading too much into replacing anything. That's what they said. They wanted to replace his shooting and have a better person to give him more reliability on defense.
But that's still a team being a team. They hoping for the best
100%.
situation.
So can we go back to the original statement of Troy? Is Cam Johnson living up to what the Nuggets traded for him for? No.
No, we can't.
No.
He's not.
But he showed.
They didn't bring him in to be fucking Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, they brought him in to give him 3 points a game. That's what they brought him in for.
They was bringing him in for him to be a better fit in a sense for his defense and just flow of
and
the
comparable
team.
Shooting. Yes, I'm not saying a better player. I did not say that. I said better for the team. That's what I said. That doesn't mean a better player for the team. It just means better for the scheme of the team. To replace him, to give him the 3-point shooting that he gives him and more defense. That's what when I first saw it, I was like, all right, this is what they give him. He's going into the slot of Kevin Porter. This is my opinion when I saw the trade. He's going into that slot of Kevin Porter Jr. He's probably going to give him some scoring. He's probably going to give him that much scoring as they think they're going to give him because he's coming from the Nets, which is a bad team. And now you got to play with fucking superstar and the star in Murray, as some people call him. And he's probably not going to live up to what they think he's going to be for him. If they could have kept Porter at cheap, even though I don't think he's fucking healthy enough, I would have kept him at cheap too because he is a better player. But the Nuggets are looking at it, one, you guys are right, a salary dump, and two, getting a similar player that can do similar things on the floor that Michael Porter Jr. did. That's how the Nuggets viewed him. That's not how I view him.
They play the same position.
Tell the Nuggets to get the better scout team, Mel. That's not. I didn't tell them to trade for Cam Johnson.
No, it's not that you're trying to say that they replaced Cam Johnson. I mean,
that's what they said. You said I'm saying when they said.
They're saying that they're getting a player who could provide similar shooting and better defense.
Said to replace Michael Porter Jr.
At the position,
what the report from the Nuggets,
not the player and the production.
Oh, we got a couple more games to get to. Give me Cam Johnson. Spurs versus Trailblazers. We talked about Wemby's injury. Mel and Moo, you can add your takes to it because we didn't get your takes on it. And Mel, I'll slide it over to you. Wemby's injuries, Spurs versus Trailblazers series.
I said it on fucking Tuesday. Basketball players are the clumsiest niggas on the fucking planet. How do you fall on your face? It's fucking stupid. He looked like a whale that got beached.
Oh my God.
How do you fall on your face? Man. It's fucking dumb. I don't understand how he felt like. That's the most unnatural way to fall I've ever seen somebody do. Outside of Bam a couple weeks ago.
On your face.
Yep. And then he followed it up. And now he's going to be out because he's going to be out concussion clearly for game 3. He's probably not going to play game 4. So if they're lucky, he's back game 5.
But so as I asked the question earlier, if the Spurs could beat them in the next 2 games, would it matter?
They're not going to beat them.
I don't know about that. They have enough to beat them.
They're not going to beat them.
I think we all, the panel up here before you got here, agreed that they have enough to beat them.
They have enough, but they're not going to do it.
Why not? I don't. So just because Mel said they're not, that's it, Mel.
You said that they will. So I can say that they can.
I said they will because I think they have enough to beat them. I can then go into that like Katsu, Vesu. Those guys, they have Fox. They have enough to beat them.
Them missing Wemby's defense is going to be a huge fucking problem.
But they've won without Wemby on the court.
That's what I'm saying. What would they record without Wemby on the court? Playoffs are different 100%. But what would they record without Wemby?
This is totally different.
Bro, I'm telling you, they in trouble a little bit, bro, without Wemby, bro, for sure.
I'm not saying they're not in trouble, but that's why I said if they can go and win the next. I didn't say they were going to win the next 2 games. I said if they can win the next 2 games.
Yeah.
If they could get it to what 2-2 split and get Wemby back game 5, I don't see that as a.
I don't either, but that's best case scenario at this point. I'm not gonna lie,
because
bro.
He's traveling with the team, like I said to Buop and Josh. Mel, he's traveling with the team game 3 and 4, which in the report they said he is doing well. They're just going through the protocol, which means he could be back game 4.
He won't.
No,
play.
I said he could be, but I said more than likely he's not going to be there for game 4.
Just depends on how far he progressed and how bad the concussion was. I don't know. I didn't read. They said he went to sleep, but I saw him go to sleep.
Why did he fall like that?
I don't know.
His knee, if you watch it in slow motion, when Duke pulled the chair on him, his knee got twisted. So he was trying to catch his balance, and then at the last moment, see Wemby, he waited too long holding the ball. He realized when he almost to the ground that I gotta protect my face, and that's why he threw the ball away. But he wasn't able to get his hands back down to brace the fall, and that's why his face went doof doof.
He's 7'5". That's how long that fall was. You should have known how long
it wasn't long. He did because his feet got taken from under him, so he was already halfway down, man.
But niggas don't know how to fall.
They don't know how to fall.
If the ball wasn't there, I think he braces himself. But I think because he made that, he making this last split decision to get rid of the ball to brace himself, he kind of fucked himself even further. Because I think if he held onto the ball, his head don't hit the ground.
If he learned how to fall, his head don't hit the ground. What the hell?
I mean, listen, you can't fall right in every scenario, bro. It's not a right way to fall in every scenario. You guys got to stop doing that. Like Bam fell on his ass and hurt his ass. I don't think.
No, I'm not giving him that excuse.
I'm not giving him that excuse.
I'm not giving him that excuse. No, I don't care. Learn how to fall. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you niggas so big and so athletic and got all these trainers and got all this money, but don't know how to walk? That's just fucking crazy to me. I don't understand it.
Of the basketball, they have not learned the art of falling. What does that say?
I guess not, because Zion was getting hurt because the nigga didn't know how to land. Obviously, these niggas don't know how to fall. What the hell is wrong? That shit's crazy. Like, how do you niggas not know how to, brace yourself before you hit the ground? That shit's insane.
Hey, Josh, I'm gonna take one out of you, but I think y'all reading too much into the way he fell.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think you're reading enough into it.
No, I saw it. He fell weirdly, but I could also see his knee get caught up on the guy who pulled the chair, him trying to turn to get his body flipped around, and he got that halfway. Like he's trying to do it while going down, and he just wasn't able to do it.
That was the most unathletic shit I've ever seen in my life.
Listen, when you get the chair pulled on you, it's unexpected of what's going to fucking happen. You don't know which way. If he fell straight back and then bopped his head, then yeah, I'm with y'all. But he like twisted, turned, and was like threw the ball. It was a lot of motions there for him to be like, all right, if no ball and straight back, yeah, he knows how to fall, but you can't really determine how your body's going to twist when it get hit on your way down. Like he was trying to turn one way while his knee got stuck this way. Go watch it. His knee was stuck, man. His knee got stuck on the other guy.
You're talking to football players, dog. Like this is.
I don't care. Nigga, learn how to fall. What are we doing?
They don't care about injuries.
Hell no. That nigga needs to learn how to be more athletic, bro. That shit's crazy. Niggas can do 360 reverse under the leg, backflip, 360, disappear, reappear, fucking dunks and shit, but niggas don't know how to fall.
Yeah.
That's just crazy as hell to me. How you niggas don't know how to walk and fucking run and shit, but y'all can do all of this other extra shit? It's just wild.
We focus on that in the series. Wemby falling. Come on, man. Let's talk about Toronto.
Honestly, that's the series. Wemby is
no.
The series.
Let's talk about Toronto getting the game.
Did B.I. have a better scoring game?
No, he didn't.
Oh, well, then I don't care.
You said what? Whoever what?
Did Brandon Ingram have a better scoring game?
Nope.
Then I don't care. Nigga, what the fuck? No. I don't give a fuck. No, what the fuck? No. Why is that nigga letting his face bounce off the court twice?
Listen,
why is your face the ball now?
Why your boy Denji only had 14 points?
What's going on? I need to know. What's going on?
I need to know why your boy Denji only had 14 points.
Who?
Or Denji, whatever his damn name is.
Because Scoot Henderson had fucking 31.
I was gonna say because Scoot
and RJ.
That's some bullshit.
RJ had 33.
No, we talking about Trailblazers versus the Spurs.
Wasn't you just the same one that was talking about this is a team game?
It is a team game, but that's why you said because Scoot Henderson, there was a lot more going on than Drew Holiday giving him 16, Robin Williams giving him 10.
You are going to sit there and cake for Kevin Durant. You cannot bring Denny up in this conversation.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can, because I'm being just as realistic as I said about him. The others, right? Scoot scored 31. The others stepped up. You get 16 from Drew Holiday, 11 efficient game from Williams getting what he gets. He gets 14 from Benji, which y'all said is better than Devin Booker. So that's why I'm holding him to the standard of being Devin Booker. Devin Booker have a 14-point game in this fucking playoff? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't have a 14-point game. No, he didn't. KD scored more points than him, but he's the best player on the team. I'm just holding him to the same standard y'all hold
No,
everybody
you're
else.
not. No, you're not. You're making excuses.
I'm not making excuses for nobody.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you did.
No, I'm not. We're talking about
Yes, you
Denny
did.
here. We're
Yes,
talking
you
about
did.
Denny, and for Mel to get off of Denny is let's go to KD when KD's was a
No,
half an hour
I didn't
long
get it. You asked the question.
I said Denny.
I
What
answered
happened to Denny? You talking about
Nothing.
KD. Let's
His
talk about Denny.
teammate-
We
his
could
teammate
never
had
stay
a
on
good-
topic
his
over
teammate
here.
had a good game.
What happened to Denny? Why Denny didn't have a good game?
Because his teammate did.
Why Denny only shot 38% from the field?
Because his teammate shot goddamn
That's
72.
bullshit.
Why are you holding Denny and KD to the same standards?
I didn't bring KD into this, so I don't know why you putting KD on me, but Mel brought KD into it. I asked one simple question: why didn't he have 14 points?
And I answered it. I said
it.
Scoot Henderson had 31.
I never mentioned KD. Never mentioned KD. Mel brought KD into this, not me. I'm not holding nobody to the standard. I literally said I'm holding Denny to the standard that you guys held him to the other day when he was doing good and saying that he was better than Devin Booker. Troy literally just said that out of his mouth.
And I said Scoot Henderson had 31.
Just because Scoot had 31 doesn't mean it's an excuse for Denny to have 14.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Why not?
No, it's not.
Why not?
Wait, who said Danny was better than Devin Booker?
Yeah, who said it?
I did.
Okay. All right.
Is he not better than Devin Booker?
No, he's not.
Bro, I said it. I don't give no fuck. Like fuck you. Who? You looking around, motherfucker?
Yeah, nigga, I'm looking around. That's right, boy.
What you looking around for?
Hey, who said it, nigga? Movich asked the question. Answer Movich.
Mo, I said it. Got
I said
like,
a big pause in the middle.
my whole thing is
Well, if we putting them both in the same aspect, then that Denny the way that we should be looking at Devin Booker, right?
Yeah, but we're not. But the thing about it is, like I said,
Thank you,
you
Movich.
can't call out Denny if you're not going to call out KD.
And there you go again, boo. I didn't.
No. But
Because
my point being though.
We got the whole show. We talked
No,
about the
I
player
get
we was
that.
talking about, nobody else. But now we get to Denny. We can't just talk about Denny. We got to talk about KD.
Because the standard.
Well, no, my point behind that statement was if we don't feel that Devin Booker is a superstar or is a true proverbial leader of his team, then we don't feel the same way about Denny, right?
Well, that's why I'm hoping.
I mean, I ain't gonna even say that. I mean, it's one thing to be the
That's
best.
what I'm hoping, Move.
It's one
So
thing. You can be the best player on the team and not necessarily be a superstar gang. Like those two.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's
agree
true. But I'm just saying, like, we're not holding Denny to the standard of the best player on the team because he hasn't really established himself as that yet. So to answer Troy's question, it's like, yeah, he had a rough game, but I mean, even Troy said himself, he's still on the fence about him. He doesn't really know what he can be or what he can't be, right? And I think that's a fair assessment, right? We don't really know if he's the true proverbial leader of the team or if he's not, or if Scoot is that guy, or you know what, if they're like a Jaylen Brown or freaking Jason Tatum kind of situation, a 1B, 1A thing. We really don't know the outcome or the future of the Trailblazers as of right now. We just know that they're a really good young team.
All I can do is go off of this season. And this season, Denny has been
Was he the best player on the team?
Really the best player on the team. Like clearly. Like it ain't even no discussion. Like nobody else. Drew was
We literally had this conversation. I said this last week. Like, I'm not backing off. I'm not backing down to that because motherfucker scored 14 points in the playoff game.
Nigga, he not that yet. 120-point season don't make you that.
Make you what?
That what y'all
He's
saying?
the best player on the team.
The best player on the team.
Better than Devin Booker.
Like what? Bro.
What are you, fucking Darwin from fucking Wild Thornberry?
You keep trying to conflate what other people, not even a lot of people either. A media personnel here and there.
Talking about YouTube.
See a fucking take on Facebook. See
I'm
what
just talking about YouTube.
This
I'm
guy
talking about YouTube. See, this is the thing. I'm just talking about what you two said last week. That's all Troy talking about. Troy didn't bring up nothing else. All he said is what you two said last week is that Denny is better than Devin Booker. That's all Troy brought up. But now it's Facebook this and this and that, and KD this and KD that.
What's the problem with that?
Now it's KD this. All I'm asking is y'all guys think good, right? So if he's the best player on the team, Why can't I point out that he had a bad game?
You can't.
Why is it a problem that I pointed out that he had a bad game?
You should point it out when they lose. That's my point. Point it out.
I don't have to point. He still had a bad game. I don't need to point it out when he loses.
What?
Win or loss, you had a bad game. You had a bad game. It's still the fucking same. A bad game.
But you singling it out like it had any effect on them.
No, it's not supposed to have effect on the game. It's supposed to have an effect on who he is.
The main thing about them getting that
W,
the main thing about them getting that W at the end of the day was because Wemby left the game. So
100%. 100%. I agree with you. But Scoot also had a really good fucking game.
He did, but
then he had an amazing first game. And if you go watch the TikTok that I made, you will hear me give Denny his props and tell him that you guys think that Denny is that, and I'm still waiting to see what Denny is. That's all. I'm just giving back to you guys what you gave me last week.
So it's like it don't really matter. Like
you said, what? I'm sorry,
because they credit till they retire. No way. Like so.
No, hell no. Not legacy wise and where I place them. Yeah, I don't. But in the league, while they're good, hell yeah, I give them credit. Where's Denny ranked a good? Hell yeah, I give them credit. But I need more. You know me, boy. You've been here the longest. You know Troy need a 3-year sample. So if you start saying the guy is better.
So if you're saying you need to see more, then why are you criticizing his game?
Because you guys said he was better than Devin Booker.
No. You are criticizing his game. Why are you?
You guys said that because you guys said that he was better than Devin Booker. That's why Troy is doing it, because you guys said that he was better than Devin Booker. So why
are you asking me that question?
Because you was one of them that said he was better than Devin Booker. It does matter.
Why?
It does 100%, because it goes into how we overhype players. Too early, too soon, not yet.
But you don't think that. So why do you care?
Because this is a debate podcast, right? So I do get to debate different opinions, right? Your opinion is that he's something. My opinion is
I never brought it up. You asked me the question.
The game is right here. I brought it up. I asked both of you the question that said that Denny wasn't. It wasn't just you. It was you.
That's where the debate goes. You asked the question, but why are you asking if you don't care about that?
Because obviously you guys do.
No, I didn't bring it up. I wasn't the one who brought it up.
Oh my God. So because you didn't bring it up, you don't care about it? Because if you didn't care about it, you wouldn't be pushing this hard against me bringing it up. You would have just let me get through it and was like, yeah, they had a good game. They still won, blah, blah, blah. And we would be on to the, Pistons and Magic game?
You asked me a question and I answered it. You wanted me to go in on something that you don't care about.
No, I wanted to know why did your boy that you guys said was better than Devin Booker had a bad game?
Because Scoot Henderson had a good game.
His Scoot Henderson good game does not depend on Denny having a bad game, and that's why I pushed so hard against you, because you're saying because Scoot did this, Denny had a bad game. That's not how basketball works.
You give me yourself away though.
But if you're saying he had a bad game, then you're saying that you expected something more.
You're giving yourself away, sir. When you say, I wanted to know why you guys who think that Devin Booker is like, bro, you're giving yourself away, bro. You're trolling us. You're fucking trolling us. Like,
you gotta point out shit, boo. Shut up and let me do my thing, man.
It's obvious.
100%. I literally said it in my statement. I'm just giving you guys what you gave.
Yeah, he literally said, "I'm just giving y'all back what y'all gave me the other day."
I literally said it 3 times.
I didn't give you anything. That's the whole thing.
You did.
What is crazy about saying that Denny Avdija is better than Devin Booker?
Because he hasn't proven it yet, man. That's what's crazy about it.
But
one season we're judging him off this one season that he was the best person for a bad team, and we're saying, hey,
it doesn't matter.
The 10th seed guy is better than the guy that led his lead to the 7th seed. I just don't understand how that correlates. Devin Booker is also top 10 in scoring this season, if I'm not mistaken.
Are you saying it's impossible for a guy to have a better show you something in 1 year than a guy that's been in the league for 3 years?
No, I don't think it's impossible for somebody to show you something in 1 year. I also don't think it's impossible for a guy to be good for 1 year and bad the next couple of years, because we have seen that too. We have seen guys come in, be bad, then get good. We have seen guys come in, be good, and then get bad. So for me, that's why I say you judge him by a 3-year period, because I need to see consistency. Consistency is just not in 82 games. Consistency is in a period of time that a player is good. Denny just started averaging 20, just got his first season averaging 25. Now, like I said before, did he show progress over the last 2 seasons? 14 to 16 to 25. That's what you want to see in a player. I just need to see a little bit more.
doing this, Troy. This is what I'm saying. Like, you go strictly straight to the
No,
point.
I'm not. I'm just saying that's just the point.
There,
That he
this
got better.
really is.
I just said he got better. 14, 16, 21. I mean,
Okay.
25. That's all I said. That's not me relying on his stats.
Hey,
That's me telling you what the stats
you
was
said this
in
is
the last 3 years of him getting better.
This is his first year averaging 25.
It
Meaning,
is.
oh, okay, what does that mean?
Because then we do that to everybody, right? He didn't average
No,
20, but he's not
you
even doing
do
it.
that to everybody.
No, I don't. Everybody does it to everybody. The
No,
totality
don't
of
do
sports to me, that's what
Don't do
we
that.
do to
Don't
people,
do
right? Guy got to average 20 to be something, right?
No, I don't do that.
No.
I don't do that.
That's what they are.
So
So
Chris Paul,
so
Chris Paul wasn't averaging 20 points. He's not good.
Yeah.
Chris Paul was good because of something else. 100%, you'd be good for something else. But I'm talking about
But you were just talking about points.
Right.
Tim
I'm talking about your scorers, right? So what made Denny the best player? What made Denny the best player on this team?
Tim Duncan never averaged over 25. But
what I said 20. I didn't say 25. But what made Denny the best player on this team this year?
I said 25.
I said 20.
You 20. Said you went strictly to his numbers, his raw numbers. You said,
and I said guys that, and then I said after that, guys that average 20 can't be nothing. And Mel said no. Right, I did go to his numbers because this is his first year averaging 20 points. When a guy like Devin Booker has been averaging 20 since when? He's consistently doing that, consistently in the scoring, right? Consistently helping his team out. I don't think so, but
that don't mean
shit now to troll out some more.
It
don't mean shit to you, but it means shit to me.
I don't measure players by where their points per games are. I measure players.
That's not the only thing I measure them by.
And why do
you know that?
Up then?
Because that's a part of it. But like I said in the last episode, I don't know why I do this. The totality of this season and what his stats lead up to in the totality, no matter what he did in this game, that game, that way. This team, right? This totality this season, he averaged 25 points. That's why.
Who impacted their team more
this season?
Denny or Devin Booker?
Devin Booker.
All right.
Next topic.
Devin Booker. Was he not the 7th seed? And was Trailblazers not the 2nd? If I'm not mistaken, was the Suns not the 7th seed with Devin Booker being the best player on the team and Danny being the best player on Trailblazers? I had him in the 10th. Come on.
Next time.
What we doing here?
Well, somebody.
what we doing here?
I'll close it off by saying this. I don't know if that's any a testament to Denny's game, but I do think it's more of a testament to Scoot's game. Just main reason being is because the Portland Trailblazers have been waiting to see him kind of step up in this kind of moment since he was drafted. So him showing this kind of prowess and this kind of promise, I would say it looks pretty good. You got Denny, you got Scoot going forward, right? You got some nice vets, Jeremy Grant. I think this young Portland Trailblazers team has something to be reckoned with in the near future. If we can get consistent play from both their, I guess, future stars.
Troy did say, let's see how Dame come back, what the system is, how Denny and them, gel. And then, we can see how they go, where they go from there.
Dame going to be better than Denny when he come back. That's what Troy thinks.
I didn't say that.
He's been here the longest, and he got a 3-year body sample and shit.
I'm not saying that Dame is at his older age and been in the league longer than Denny, right, and had his peak already. I'm not going to say Dame is still in his peak where he's going to be better, but one of the two should be better than Dame, and it should, or both of them, and it should be Scoot because they drafted him to take over the team, and Denny is just coming into his own, being traded over from the Wizards or whatever. I forget. I think it was he was on first. But anyway, on to the next game. We got Pistons, or next series, Pistons versus Magic. And I believe that series is tied up 1-1. 1-1. Magic stole one on the road. Mel, what are we thinking about this series?
No. Is it 1-1? I thought it was 2-1. Is it just
1-1. Or is it 2-1? No.
1-1.
I think it's 1-1.
They play tomorrow.
Yeah.
They play the third game tomorrow. With Boston.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 2-1. All right. I thought there was okay. I thought the game that the Pistons won yesterday was they put them up 2-1. All right. I mean, did anybody expect the Magic to actually win this series? No. They shocked the world with the game 1 win. Like I said, they had the momentum on their side going into that game. But the Pistons are the better team. So, do they Magic win one more game? Maybe. but
I said the
it's
same
probably over in 5.
But I do need to see more from Durant. That's how you say his name.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's in an awkward space with Cade coming back, like you guys said last game when they lost, but he's kind of a little bit struggling. There's only 2 games, so hopefully he can help him out. And then I think it was Buop. If I wasn't mistaken, I'm gonna kick it over to you right now. Not sure if it was you who said that Paolo needs to give us more.
I said that.
Yeah, well, Mel
I
said
No,
Mel said that. I think he do for sure. Like to make his team chances better. He's not playing well, but obviously with a split, you can only imagine if he did better that things would turn out better for the Magic. Like,
I mean, they did their job. They went and got one on the road. Like, that's what you want. But he's still 7 of 17, 0 for 2 from 3, 4 turnovers, 18 points. He's got to. If he's what people expect him or think he is, he's got to be better than that.
I think what you're supposed to do with all players is whatever their regular season numbers is at the bare minimum, those are the expectations going into the playoffs. I expect you to do what you did in the regular season.
You don't expect people to rise? I mean, stars. I'm going to say stars.
The ones that I think are superstars, yeah, the superstars. I expect superstars to rise. I expect star players to just roughly stay where they're at. Like, but what I don't expect no player to do, is to drop. No.
And he dropped.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair too. Honestly,
he contribute to the defense, to the Pistons defense though.
Who?
Paulo. That's what he was talking about. His points dropping.
You can say that,
no.
But still, like this is the playoffs. It's why we say that this is where the stars are born.
Playoffs are a different monster, though, man.
You are going to rise if you like that. You really like that you're gonna rise. But if you're not, you're more than likely gonna stay where you at and be less efficient, probably more than likely.
Yeah, like we're gonna ask him to be if they're expecting him to be a star, like you said, if he's the best player on their team, then he has to be better than this. For them to have a chance, he has to be better than this.
He just need to look like the best player on the team, for sure.
Yeah, that's really it. He has to look like the best player and play like it.
He needs to look like the best player on the team. Win or loss. It can't be no discussion like
is he's supposed to be technically he's the second best player in the series.
Right.
Supposed to be.
Supposed to be, yes. Supposed to be.
Yeah. And again, even if he don't outplay Cade, he need to outplay everybody on the Magic. That's the thing.
There you go. And he's not outplaying Franz right now. I don't even think he's really outplaying Jalen Suggs either.
Well, Franz got to be a little bit better too, in my opinion.
He does, but Franz looks like the best player on the team right now.
Franz coming back from a little injury and shit.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that says a lot about Paolo. The number supposedly number 2 is coming back from an injury, and he looks better, more aggressive, and more. I don't want to say more efficient, but he just looks like the best player on the court compared to Paolo, who's more stagnant. He's standoffish. He doesn't really know how to. It looks like he doesn't really know how to get his own shot or get to his spot to create his own shot. It's kind of timid looking, and I don't like to give players that kind of narrative or put that role on them, but that's what I've been seeing. But the Pistons.
What about Desmond? What about Desmond?
Hey,
Desmond.
So
T-Rex arms.
He didn't show up.
Wait. Hold on, wait. I got you. Hold on, wait. T-Rex arms.
Listen,
big head, little arms. Muscle hamster.
Listen, he wasn't saying that when you gave him 30. When he gave him 30.
I did call him T-Rex arms. What you talking about? Big head, little arms. What you mean? Muscle hamster. Yeah.
He's out there giving him 30.
Shooting right here. Look, this is form right here. Look,
motherfucker out there like this.
Right here. Flick of the wrist. That's all he need. Right here. Bam. Bow. Yeah, nigga, what you mean, bro? Yeah, Muscle Hamster been out there trying to go crazy.
Yo, why you doing that, Joe boy? That's fucked up. That's fucked up, bro.
I play defense.
Hey, Shorty ass, he got to step his game too. I mean, the Magic, they wanted it's the NBA, bro, right now. If you look at the makeup of most of these teams got 6'7", 6'8" players that just all do the same shit. They can score, shoot, pass, whatever. Like, nobody is in a fucking defined role, bro. Nobody.
You gotta get back.
Got niggas that's playing two guards. They trying to operate as point guards. You know, like, even though that's been a thing, the combo guard thing like that. But it's way too many score
it's
first.
Nasty. It's nasty now.
Yeah, it's way too many score first, like point guards and things of that nature. Like, it's like the guy that niggas need to be trying to be like far as the point guard is a nigga like Chauncey Billups. Chauncey Billups was the guy that can, all right, it's time for me to become the Mr. Big Shot, but it's also time for me to be a leader. Like, it's you don't have those players really doing that no more. You just have a lot of guys that.
To build on that point, Boo Wop, I don't think players are smart enough to do that now.
Well, I mean, to keep it a bean, as much as I might hate to say this, you need to be Shea.
That's gonna be hard to beat. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Because I mean, Shea, like I said, like you're gonna get. I mean, he's not gonna get you 30.
Why are you talking about the flopping?
No, just the
That's a far point, though.
And he doesn't turn the ball over. Like he's super. He's going to get you anywhere from 8 to 11 assists, and he's not going to turn the ball over. He's not going to do that. He's not going to put the offense in the bad spot.
You talking about Shea?
Yeah.
Shea don't average that many assists.
He's going to give you them theatrics too, though.
He'll give you about 5 to 7 assists on a good night. But like you said, he's super efficient from the field, like as far as field goal percentage, and then he don't turn the ball over too tough. But he not real heliocentric either. He come off the ball. He don't really, you know what I'm saying? It's when everything is literally flowing through you. And people will argue and say, well, everything really is flowing through Shea. But it's not the way y'all make it seem, where it's like...
You're saying like in more of a traditional, I'm going to come up, I'm setting the table for everybody.
Yeah. He not doing that. Like, it's hard to describe, but for the most part, it's really, you can't slow this motherfucker down for real. Like, he in his bag at, like, you know, he's putting himself in these certain conversations, bro. No matter how nasty it may sound, he is like that as a scorer, bro. He truly is. This is going to be 4 straight years of 30.
Mm-hmm.
It's legit. It's no game here. You can say it's free throw baiting and foul baiting and game. The man is a legit scorer. Like, at 55%, that is insane from the field. That's insane.
Tell people, I said, look, man, y'all gotta, at a certain point, you just gotta give it to them. At some point, you gotta be like, fuck it. Because you can, like you said, with the foul baiting and stuff, yes, does it get on my nerves? 100%. Devin Booker was complaining about it because I said it. Just because I told you, like, they're allowed to play a more aggressive style of defense than anybody else. And it does, if I'm on other team, it would be annoying as shit to me too. Because you can't be like that to their players.
That's because they identity for the most part is defense.
Yep. And I'm gonna tell you, I think it was Shea. I forgot who it was. Somebody on the team that how they described it is, if one player is getting up and pressing the ball and no one else is doing it, that dude is eventually going to get fouls called on him because he's being hyper aggressive. But if the other 4 guys are playing the exact same type of defense as the on-ball guy, the refs seem to let that go. You can't have one person playing defense and everybody else is kind of laxed and chilling. OKC as a team has the mentality that we're all playing defense. whether you're good at it or not, the intensity, the intent, all of that shit runs through that OKC team.
Okay, last game on the docket, and then we get our answers out of here. Celtics versus 76ers. Celtics drop game 2 to the 76ers. They came out shooting bad. I expect more from my team. The others did not play well. PP, D. White didn't have a good game.
Niggas. What happened to Tatum and Brown?
D. White didn't have a good game. My boy Luka didn't do what he normally does. The shots wasn't falling.
We don't care about the others. We want to talk about Tatum.
Great game for the 76ers out there of getting done what they needed to get done. Paul George, Maxey had some pretty good games. I mean, if you would have let me finish my analogy, I would have got there. But since you assumed you were going to get there, I'm just going to skip them now.
You skipping over it.
I'm just going to skip them now. So because y'all gonna get to them. So you don't need my take on my own team. But yeah, 1-1. Don't like it. Troy's not happy about this. Would like to be up 2-0. So I do expect my team to be better. Jaylen Brown with 36, 7, and 4. Don't know what more Mel wants from him. But
the best man on the team.
Go ahead, Boo. What do you have to say about this game, Boo? I want to hear what Boo has to say because
I said Tatum. I didn't say I said Tatum.
I ain't got much to say about it, honestly. Like other than what the Celtics, they problem will always be they problem. They live by the 3 and they die by the 3. Jason Tatum and his shot diet, that shit is disgusting, bro. I hate that he's taking like 10 threes a game. I think he need to be at like 5 to 6. Like
Derek White took 10.
Yeah, like
Tatum took 8.
Jaylen Brown took
12.
What he was 2 for 8, some shit like that. Like that's just too many. There's too many.
Hauser 2 for 8.
2 for 8 all around Hauser.
Yeah, they
2 for 10 for D White.
What they was 26%. I think I posted this in the chat. Like they was like 26%, bro.
Yeah,
26%.
13 for 50.
13 for 50.
You're not winning no fucking playoff game shooting that bad, bro. Like you're not.
No matter who you're playing against.
Yeah,
we have had this conversation. Troy would like to go away from the dying by the threes. Don't like that system, but hey, I guess Boston and Muzala thinks it works for him, and it pretty does. It does pretty much. But you do have games like this where we shoot horrible. We break records, and we break records both ways.
Exactly. So it's
Pritchard was 0 for 4.
You have no chance when they're shooting this poor. They lost, and it's so sad because this is really the only thing that they were bad at, right? Like the 3-point, they out rebounded, they out assisted.
Oh no, their field goal percentage was ass.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's going to, when you shoot that bad, it's going to affect your total overall field goal percentage when you shoot that bad, because 3-point percentage is part of your field goal percentage. But what I'm saying is that when you look at the tail of the tape, when you look at
more than half our shots was 3-pointers.
Yeah, you're going to
3-pointers and 89 shots. It's what? 39 regular shots.
Yeah, so you're telling me you're not getting easy baskets, and even with the easy basket that you are getting, you're not making them either because you're not going to shoot that bad from the field. If they would have made, let's say they make 30 out of 39 of field goals, you're like, they probably win the game.
So they made 22 regular field goals.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers went 9 for 39 from 2s. You're gonna lose every time.
Yep, bad shooting game from Boston all around. But shout out to JT's triple-double too.
I mean,
He didn't have it.
Damn near triple-double. Don't do that, man.
It was
One away from
19, dog.
What?
He did
He was
himself.
8 for 19. He had a shitty night.
He still had 19, 14, and 9.
And
Shot bad, but like Boy said, the rest of the game he played pretty well. He did lose. I did not shy away from them losing. He did lose.
I still consider Brown the best player on that team.
He's not the best player.
Come on, man.
Jason Tatum.
I do. I would take Brown over Tatum.
This season, yes.
That's crazy.
No,
this season, Buak. It's not fair to say he's not better because he's played this whole season. JT hasn't. and JT hasn't really come into himself.
That was the injury. That wasn't like
yeah. That's why I'm saying that.
I need a 3-year sample, nigga.
I do it. Well, Brown, don't do that. Don't do that because Brown's been doing his thing on Boston for more than 3 years.
But he hasn't been better than Jason Tatum.
No, I don't think he's better than Jason Tatum. I didn't say that. I don't think he's better than Jason Tatum.
Right.
I just said that he's been doing his thing. Buak pointed out that point. Not me.
Well, at what point?
Oh, you said this season.
Yes,
you said
this season because Jason Tatum was out injured. Is what Troy said. Troy said this season Brown would be better than him because he was out injured. Because he was out injured. Because he was out injured. You can't use my words against me. Because he was out injured will automatically make the second best player on the team the best player on the team. I don't know how you guys be mathing, but the shit don't be mathing with the understanding.
Scottie Pippen wasn't the best
player. How you got
on
to the fucking answer?
Wasn't playing, nigga. So no.
Scottie Pippen was the best player on the team. Who was the best player on the team?
Michael Jordan. He was still Michael Jordan.
He wasn't exactly. See, you see the bullshit you got to go through now.
I ain't saying. Listen, I'm telling you.
Like, come on, Mel. Come on, Mel.
I'm telling you, watching this season in general, did Jaylen Brown have a great season? Absolutely. Did he do anything in this season to make me be like, yeah, he better than Tatum?
He better than no. I'm just saying this season because JT wasn't there. You can say he's better than him. But that's it. But that was my defense towards Josh, not you motherfuckers trying to attack me. It was for Josh saying that JB was the best player. You can say that for this season, but you cannot say that overall. You feel me?
I'm just saying, like, if I had a team and I had to pick one of the two, I'm going with JB. That's just me. That's
be fired as the general
manager. Like his game better.
They gonna fire him and resend the trade, nigga. They gonna resend it. Send that nigga back over there.
I gotta go. I've been on this motherfucker since 5 o'clock.
He gonna need it.
Yeah, we about to close it out. I wasn't gonna tell Moo to close it out, but Moo, I'll take us out.
Hey man, you already know what it is, man. Tune in to the dopest football show on the internet right now. Ish tomorrow.
Y'all having a show tomorrow, or was today the show?
No, we're doing a show tomorrow.
Yeah, this nigga.
Season 4 start tomorrow.
This nigga's one of the hardest working niggas in this podcast industry right now.
Yeah.
Season 4 dropped tomorrow.
Fucking Melhead sweating.
Melvin A. Smith up this
bitch. Yeah, and y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all see us Tuesday, man.
Yeah, come on, push your button. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Yeah, that's the rapper we done cooked up to play. Inside the hood or where the drip don't